Hello everyone! Welcome back to Writing Tutorials. In today's episode, we'll be learning how to write a leave letter as a teacher. Whether you're taking time off for personal reasons, health concerns, or professional development, writing a leave letter is an essential skill for maintaining professionalism and ensuring a smooth process for your school. Let's walk through a sample leave letter step by step. I'll explain each section in detail so you know exactly what to include. Our sample letter today is written by a teacher, Emily Davis, who is requesting a short leave of absence from her duties. So let's dive right in. The header. Start with your personal information. At the very top of your letter, include your personal details. This is your header, and it typically includes your full name, address, phone number, and email address. For example, Emily Davis starts with Emily Davis, 123 Maple Lane, Springfield, Illinois, 62701. Phone 217-555-7890. Email emily.davis@email.com. Including all of this information ensures that the recipient, your principal or supervisor, has multiple ways to reach you if they need to discuss your request. Even though your school likely has your contact details on file, it's courteous and professional to provide them up front. The date. A key detail. After your personal information, add the date you're writing the letter. In this case, Emily wrote, November 30th, 2024. The date is simple but important because it creates a record of when the request was made. Always format the date clearly, using the full month, day, and year. The recipient's details. Next, include the recipient's information. This would typically be your principal or supervisor. Include their full name, title, and the school's address. In this example, Emily addressed the letter to Mr. Robert Peterson, Principal, Springfield High School, 456 Oak Street, Springfield, Illinois, 62704. By adding this section, you personalize your letter and show respect for the recipient. Make sure to address the right person. If you're unsure, check your school's policy or ask your HR department. The subject line. The subject line tells the recipient what your letter is about. Keep it short and straightforward. Emily uses leave application. This works perfectly because it immediately informs the reader of the purpose of the letter. If you're writing an email instead of a printed letter, the subject line becomes even more critical because it's what catches the recipient's attention. The greeting. Now let's move to the greeting or salutation. Emily starts with, Dear Mr. Peterson. It's formal, polite, and appropriate for the context. Always use Dear followed by the recipient's title and last name, unless your workplace is very casual and first names are the norm. Double-check spelling. It's a small detail, but it matters. The opening paragraph. Announce your request. The first paragraph should get straight to the point. Emily writes, I am writing to formally request a leave of absence from my teaching duties at Springfield High School for personal reasons. I kindly request leave from December 5th, 2024 to December 15th, 2024. This is a great example of being clear and direct. Emily mentions 1. The purpose of the letter, requesting a leave of absence. 2. The specific dates, from December 5th to December 15th, 2024. Always include your exact leave dates in this paragraph. Being clear about the timeline allows your school to plan for your absence, whether that means arranging a substitute teacher or adjusting schedules. The second paragraph. Offer reassurances. This is where you show your commitment to minimizing any disruption caused by your leave. Emily writes, During this period, I will ensure that all lesson plans and teaching materials are thoroughly prepared in advance to ensure a seamless continuation of the curriculum. I am also available to assist in arranging for substitute coverage during my absence, if needed. This paragraph is essential because it shows responsibility and consideration for your students and colleagues. Emily is reassuring the principal that she's taking proactive steps, such as preparing lesson plans in advance, offering help to find or coordinate with a substitute teacher, When writing your own letter, think about what steps you can take to ease the transition during your absence. These details will reflect your professionalism and dedication to your role. The third paragraph: apologize and thank. Next, Emily adds a polite acknowledgement of the inconvenience her leave may cause. She says, "I apologize for any inconvenience my leave may cause, and I deeply appreciate your understanding and support in this matter." This sentence shows empathy and respect. While your leave might be necessary, it's courteous to acknowledge its impact on others. Adding a thank you note reinforces goodwill and helps maintain a positive relationship with your employer. The closing paragraph: offer availability. In the final paragraph, Emily writes, "If any further information is required, please do not hesitate to contact me." This shows that Emily is approachable and willing to provide additional details if needed. It's a good practice to include this offer because it encourages open communication. The closing and signature. Finally, Emily ends her letter with, "Sincerely, Emily Davis." "Sincerely" is a standard and professional closing. You can also use alternatives like "best regards" or "respectfully," depending on your preference. After the closing, sign your name if submitting a physical copy, or simply type it for an email. And there you have it, a complete breakdown of a professional leave letter by a teacher. When writing your own letter, remember these key tips. 1. Keep your tone polite and professional. 2. Be clear about the dates and reason for your leave. 3. Reassure your employer that you've planned ahead to minimize disruption. By following this structure and adding your personal touch, you'll leave a positive impression even when you're taking time away from work. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. And, as always, stay tuned for more tips on crafting professional letters. Happy writing, and I'll see you in the next video.